All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Great Pretender, episode 18.
His
Dad is
here.
back, but he's not back. He didn't come home from those cigarettes because now he is fully in the criminal life.
Now you're the one that's getting smoked, Edamura.
There's a loaded gun pointed at your head.
Emotionally and physically.
Yes. That comment of like, I mean, hey, you're a criminal. Do you have a gun or something? Yeah, he did, and not just the one that he gave you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, right now, Abby, Cynthia, Edamura, and the kids are all in
Hot
bad
water, to
way
say the
right
least.
now.
Yep.
So this is the kind of situation where either we need, a helicopter rescue, we need to have this all be a bamboozle, or we need Cynthia and Abby to free everybody themselves,
Yeah, maybe hope that, like, okay, our mid-level Yakuza manager will be like, hey, you'll want to be dealt with personally, and so you'll be safe for the night until boss comes in the next day very upset, and decides what to do with you. I don't know.
There are so many things that we're setting up here. I'm worried about how it all dominoes out. So, All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, a little conversation here. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And that specifically is the bit that we get before the OP.
Well, we're talking about sons and, family and all that.
Right. I was like, ooh, what's going to be the specific way that this connects into... Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Where's my 10 million, bitch? Hey, you bought it.
Might I suggest you change your perfume? You may not be aware, but you smell like an old woman.
Damn! Oh. Oh, I love it!
Is this actually the part that showcases that the dad is in on it? But he doesn't know that, so like... Oh,
where did he shoot them? Yeah, they fell
Yeah,
over.
they didn't, and it didn't show where they were shot, yeah. Was it in the chest? Was it in the head?
It was in the chest, clearly.
Yeah.
They should come up.
Well, they weighted the bodies.
Oh, right, yeah. God.
Yeah.
I mean, he has such a punchable face for a dad, like...
Oh! Oh!
Holy shit!
I love it!
Yeah. This gives us power over you. Oh my god.
And if he was working with Laurent and the others, oh man.
Go ahead, do whatever you want.
And this is also how it's the... No, I still see you as having value, so get rid of that pesky, morality. But it's with the same gun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, all right, there we go. Because I was going to say, that would be such a brutal turn of events. But I don't think... will he be able to do it? Because the thing is,
his body's not weighted, though.
Yeah, and So
his body's not weighted, though, so it should come up.
Uh-huh.
So let's see if he actually comes up.
Nope. Yeah. So
Yeah, well,
Did Edamura figure it out? Or does he think he just killed his dad?
We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah. No, he thinks he killed his dad.
Holy shit.
She does want a do-over with a son, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he just,
and
he's still been reeling with the loss of not just his father, but the loss of family and all that. So.
But like from the perspective of the audience, we're kind of supposed to have clued into some of the stuff at the very least,
not
right?
necessarily. No, I think that's the part, is that I think a large percentage of the audience might see this actually as being, that they just died.
Okay, great point. But even if we do think what we think right now, we're still getting all this great characterization with Akemi, so we're still getting new stuff in that scene.
今日はお前が回せ。できるな。はい。手いいですか。手のひらを見てください。見た。失礼します。そういうのがお好きなのかと思いまして。
Yeah, Edamura's totally clued in.
You think he's clued in?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Wild.
Damn. And it's the actual just same kids.
Yeah. Oh.
それと私の家に部屋を用意してやる。最近の会長はどうかしちまったのか。お前にばっかり。すまん。出世したようだな。
Uh-huh. Yeah.
少し話そう。
Fuck.
いや、長い
話。Here we go.
Yep. All right.
Here we go.
所以我才说你蠢呢。啊！就在刚才，我请了国外有名的占卜师帮我算了一卦，看来结果不错。
I can't stand idiots like you. I just had a fortune teller here.
你知道三岛吗？啊，没听说过。
Yeah, I did his social link in Persona 5.
那个叫川端的给评委塞钱了。不，差距在翻译。
Okay.
说法是川端作品的翻译更加优秀，翻译才是那个真正负责交涉的人。
Ooh, fun.
就没有用。
Well said.
这下明白了吗？奥兹消失对我们的影响有多大？
助かったよ。
何これぐらい。
Yeah.
あんたも食べるか。
僕の口。
Here we go.
我来找你们老板。
Oh.
很久没和他打麻将了。你他妈说话小心点啊！谢谢你的提醒，你替我跟刘先生传达一声，罗兰他来了。
Fuck.
Using his actual name. Well, I mean, we don't know for sure that's his actual name, but.
Wow.
将来何になりてんだ？外交官。
おいおい、男ならサッカー選手だろ。
いいんだよ。今まで一生懸命働いてくれた母さんにいろんな国を見せた。
Take her around the world, have her see all the sights.
Yeah.
本当にお前は口だけは達者だね。ローリー。
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
ディスレクシアは何も恥ずかしいことじゃありませんよ。
Oh.
こうやって息子さんの将来に投資するなんて。ではここにサインを。
Damn.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't even look at you because I'm gonna have to lose you for.
Okay. Oh. All right.
We're moving fast.
Mm-hmm.
キングとエースの2ペアだ。
フルハウス
Oh, immediately.
あれは確率論と心理学の組み合わせ恨むなら自分たちの頭の
You're still talking?
That's bold.
Oh.
His first con.
No, his first
Oh.
robbery. Oh my god!
Wait,
Wait, yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
I-
yeah,
hang on.
yeah. All right, y'all.
Okay.
This is going completely wild.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things happening here. One. Edamura thinks that he killed his dad. His dad comes back. That's itself a twist
Yep.
in and of itself,
Yep.
just for the fact that the show doubled back around on it in the same episode,
Right. Like,
which is cool.
Yeah.
Because in some ways it was obvious to us. Two, thus that means then that Cynthia and Abby, of course, are fine
Right.
as well because it was the
Exactly.
same gun and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. This whole thing was a big setup. He's
Right.
in on it. This is all tied in a way back to Laurent's desire to maybe get revenge, or at the very least, maybe some kind of justice for his mother. We'll see the way in which this is all tied together.
Yeah.
All in all here, we have a really wide cast net of the
Yes.
spider web of a plot.
Yes, and this this brings in a tone that has gotten like pervaded the main cast, or rather Edamura specifically, like in a way that he had been kind of safe from up until now. I feel like, you know, like the way that this episode broke him, you know. Like,
right.
That's this is not the plucky protagonist thing anymore.
No.
And it wasn't something where it's the, oh hey, he figured it out. Yeah, maybe
Nope.
they've been working together this whole time. Like, because they could have totally done the, he gets there, his dad's there, and there's nothing weird about it. It's just like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, right? Like they could have done something like that.
No, of course
So
not.
so Edamura
No, he thinks he killed them.
he thinks he killed them.
Effectively, yeah.
He did willingly going along with, yes, now I'm the auctioneer for selling these kids that
Yep.
I was once going to save. Like
Yep.
just in the previous episode.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he's broken.
Uh-huh.
He's lost.
Yeah.
And this is how, in a lot of ways, things could have been with your dad. You don't know.
Sure.
Edamura is fucked in multiple ways here, but in a lot of ways, he's now in a life of crime. He is now actively participating.
Oh yeah. Not a pretender anymore.
Not a pretender. If anything, we now realize who the great pretender was all along, which was obvious because it was the cat. It's Laurent. This
Yeah.
sly little shit. He's here now, about to make his play. We'll find out whether he cared much at all
Sure.
for Edamura,
Uh-huh.
or whether it was just a thing of where I needed you to be in this place, and I really needed you to be able to stay in this place and not want to fucking leave. But in order to do that, I'd go through so much fucking work in order to get this all set
yeah,
up
it
here.
could be the thing of the, like,
Now we'll translate to each other how we'll take down a human
totally.
trafficking empire or something.
but imagine like he's like, okay, so I was working with your dad and it was going well until suddenly it wasn't. And it's he's in real deep now. And he trusts me that 20 years later, however long it takes, I will get him out of it. The only way I can do that, like I can think to do that in a really convincing way, is to have him die in a way that we control, that isn't as a that isn't as a result of the other people's actions, because then they would just actually kill him, right?
Right.
And so it's okay, you come in and you'll be the way that we can extract your
Yeah,
dad.
but that doesn't account for the fact that he came back. The dad would never come back then. Edamura's a threat now, theoretically.
Sure.
He would never go
yeah,
back.
No, that's it.
He would disappear. He would wait till this is all over, and then he would show up to Edamura.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He would show up to Edamura while Edamura's in prison or something. You know, and
Thanks
be like,
for
hey,
getting me out of there.
Yeah, I'll visit you. You know, once a month. You know,
Right.
Like I'll be here for you. And then he can rebuild their relationship or something like that. No, but the fact that he's coming back here means that it's not that. It's the no. I need to let you in on what's been going on.
Right.
He's doing this for his son's sake, but not for some kind of thing where he's been in on the whole, like, I was now having my death faked out just to get out. He's way deeper than that.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be crazy.
This is truly like an insane level of like
Our suspension of disbelief is being pulled quite a bit here.
It is basically a blank check written, signed by the future.
Yes.
You know, of like, hey, we're gonna make all of this work, but it's a big
ask.
It's a big ask. It's a big list. You know.
Yeah. And we have plenty of episodes to do it. Like I'm not doubting that within, you know, the potential 3, 4, 5 episodes that they could, you know, spend on this, they could do it. But they've got to do a lot in the next episode especially.
And that's yes, especially in the next episode. And the other thing for me is that's just addressing the plot side of things of making this make sense.
Well, yeah.
And then having me
The
rooting
character stuff.
Yeah, having me root for Edamura now that he's gotten to the point where he's
Or Laurent.
Well, sure, yes, absolutely. I mean, Laurent was always kind of, you know, he's sus, but you know, all right, we'll see, you know, how his journey goes, right?
Sure.
But with Edamura, because he's been very much set up to be the person that is not a part of this world, and like, no,
Right.
I'm gonna make sure that I am always doing the right thing and stuff. To now have it be no, you're not pretending to be a child trafficker, you're a child trafficker.
Yeah.
Like, even if the plot stuff gets figured out, even if we even rescue the kids that were sold there,
Yeah.
that's
It's dark.
Whoa.
It's dark, yeah.
okay.
Our protagonist lost. And I love it, but it's the then thing of where, so Laurent set that all up because he doesn't really care about you in any kind of real way. Which, I love that Abby reminded him of, hey, if it was me up there, I would have killed you 5 minutes ago. Reminder, none of these people are good people.
Right.
None of them are good people. And many of them I've probably killed.
Oh yes, and I'm gonna say, here's the way in which I see this being like, it being a hoodwinking of the audience, but for a fantastic thing that it's getting at.
Sure.
Great Pretender is talking about Edamura. It always has been.
Always has been.
But not because he's the greatest con artist.
No.
Well, he is because the person that he's conning is himself.
Himself, right.
The great pretending aspect is that you can be in this and stay clean.
Yes.
Right? It's that you will not get drudged up in all of this shit. You could say that that's also just idiocy.
Yes.
But, you know, regardless, he truly believed that.
So it's pretty great. Not good.
Yeah, not
Great.
good, but great. It is of a great magnitude.
It is of a very large magnitude, yes.
So, yeah. And so then having it be something where maybe it's the, all right, cool. You know, we do the con, we do all the stuff, we get the money, we, you know, all of these things. But you can't take back the fact that what you did to these kids.
You betrayed those kids.
You absolutely betrayed those kids. You know, the fact that you get the
I mean, let's go even deeper into it for a second here. While he didn't really betray the kids, like not really, he tried to get them out.
Yeah.
The idea that he oversaw with a smile on his face.
Oh yeah.
The selling off of these kids. Thus, in that sense, Laurent and his father both betrayed those kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you could have continued to be like, no, I'm still going to get these kids out. You could have.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show is bold, is wild, is fucked, is dark, and now we're here in the beginnings of the Great Pretender theme starting to come in as Laurent sets up the fortune teller to set them with a little bit of the like, hey, this is a little calling card so that my arrival will feel like it's fate itself coming in. God, it's so easy.
That
it's
line,
so funny.
I love that
I
line
know.
so much. idiots. I can't stand idiots like you. So there's this fortune teller that's really popular on social media.
I just brought them over.
Like,
She's a 10, but she really believes in horoscopes. Like,
Oh
I
my
mean, she
God.
really believes in
like
horoscopes.
wow. Oh, like it's that kind of thing where I laugh at it and then I'm like, but also, oh my God, the stuff that happened in this episode was so dark. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, Laurent also knows Liu from the Chinese group,
Yeah.
the Shanghai group. I like this a little bit. The thing that I'm kind of seeing is the like, yes, this whole job setup was a convenient setup from Laurent from the beginning. So we
Yep.
knew that he had to have some
Right.
part to play from his past in some way.
which now we're getting into apparently, and that's another
That's a whole other
crazy
thing.
enchilada.
So the
Yeah,
fact that the
uh-huh.
episode kind of briskly took us through that, I'm kind of impressed from a creative decision how little they actually gave us of his past.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they also did the whole, hey, this is part 1 of his backstory.
Yeah.
Because we already saw in the dream flashback
Mm-hmm.
that woman that he stabbed, Dorothy,
They're
accidentally.
pretty close.
At some point in his life, they're close.
Yep.
That could be after this stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to think that it is.
Yeah.
I tend to think that it is personally. I think that what ended up happening was, he ended up having his like, oh, I'm gonna scam these guys with poker and be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I can just read them and it's easy. And he ends up finding somebody that almost takes him away from this life of crime.
Okay.
And I think that's what she's going to end up doing, basically.
I definitely see that having the potential happening, and the remember how we met? Yeah, I stabbed you. That could be all
That's
kinds
love.
of funny, fun, all that stuff. The main reason why I was thinking that, even though because I don't think it's going to be that, is just why did he decide to kill this guy? Is it because he actually has everything put together?
No,
You know?
it's because he just wants money. It's very simple. It's
Oh,
the
sure.
depraved
Right, it's
despair.
I'm not even going to try and stick you up for money. I'm going to stab first, grab money.
I'm gonna grab
after.
money.
Yeah.
I just had all my money taken away.
Sure.
I just had a bunch of
Right.
guys just beat the shit out of me.
And I will say the decision to then end cap the episode with that, even though we don't know the details of how that will play into things,
Yeah.
from a thematic standpoint, given that this episode did such a big tonal shift with regards to, oh fuck, this got dark for real now, then to have it be something where at the end we show that real side of, yes, Laurent starts out knifing somebody. Right?
Yeah, he's not a good person.
Yeah, you think that this whole con artist thing, it's got all the glitz and stuff where you can be like, oh, this is great fun and whatnot.
Yeah.
But make no mistake, this is the world that they live in, right?
Yeah.
It feels like a coming full circle on the thing with Edamura, even though they're totally different characters and different
Right.
situations, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They play fast and loose with people's lives. Mm-hmm. Because nobody matters but themselves.
Yep.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So you're a sucker at Amura, and you got played again.
Hard. Yeah, again.
And this
Mm-hmm.
time, I don't know how they're going to save you.
I don't think they even will.
I don't even think they will, but I think that the father being back shows something a lot more than just the, hey, I have to tell you what's going on, but it's the, you have a part to play. You will play this part. But also, I've not told you really who I am. I needed to play that part. That's the part that's going to be hard for me to buy.
Yeah.
Is the whole. So I want to know the motivations of the dad so much. Because it's something where it has to be bigger. It has to be bigger than
truly
just.
be on a scale of no, we are going to.
He's the one that taught Laurent. That's the thing I've been
Sure.
waiting for. Is
Yeah.
that Laurent is the one that feels like he's either repeating the process of I'm going to effectively groom Edamura in the same way that I was,
Yeah.
or I am going to show him the experience that I went through, but it's not in that exact same way. I'm going to give him something better
Yeah.
because I can see the
Oh, he
repeating
could be so great
process
if
of-
only he got rid of this whole morality,
Well, also the family, all the other things.
Yeah,
and
all the baggage that he has.
all
yeah.
baggage, which
Uh-huh.
is in some ways what Laurent had ripped, from him.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
But
This will be interesting. I'm very excited for their conversation, not just for with the details of what the dad says of like, hey, this is
Yeah.
what the situation is, but for how Edamura responds to all that, because he's a totally different character now, right? He's a fully different person. He has changed fundamentally, and so now seeing the way in which he then gets this new info. It's not going to be the same as the I'm aware that we were doing a con this whole time and, I've been playing along with it. Now, okay, good. Now I finally know the full picture.
Right.
It's no, I became the enforcer, right?
Yeah.
So that's who you're dealing with now, right? In the same way that the dad pulled the gun and was like, this is who I am. That's the role reversal has happened.
Yeah.
So
The time skip was not that long, though. I want to bring that up. Yeah, it was only 2 months. So I do want to say that he's not necessarily fully different. I want to just pull something in here and that this is 2 months. So I think the part that is actually the most genuine thing that we can latch onto is when they're in the elevator, him and the guy, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's a lot, but
it's a lot of pressure.
it's a lot of pressure."
And he gets pissed and he's like, no, that's a good thing.
Like that pressure is, an honor.
Yeah, I'd
basically
kill for that,
saying that in that moment, Edamura is telling the truth and saying that he feels like he's performing. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
okay. He's putting up as much of a good face on this as he can, but the stress, the pressure is intense. Meaning that he is not adjusted. He is still feeling alien in this space, but he's just like, I have to do it. Like that's all I have. This is all I have.
Okay, I mean,
and then when he says that pressure is an honor, we see him genuinely get scared there for a second because it's the like, oh shit, don't like rat me out or anything. Like
I didn't see it as him being scared. It's more of like the confused.
Oh,
like he doesn't seem really perturbed. It's just the sweat thing of like.
I thought the sweat thing of like he is a little bit scared there for a second. But.
I mean, a dude is still like like grabbing him by the collar in an elevator and stuff, and all that. But yeah.
But okay.
This will be interesting.
Let's have a confrontation. We've got 3 or 4 plot threads that are left dangling still. Let's see how they all tie together. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.